Asmongold. I used to be a fan of the guy, but I'm not anymore, and seeing his fall off in real time was absolutely tragic, because I really did love his stuff. It was entertaining, and it was pretty fun back when he was a WoW streamer, but man, the hatefulness of his content today, I just can't gel with it. I can't vibe. And that's why when I found out the other day, after numerous dramas that he's gone through and many horrendous statements he's made that seem tailor-designed to hurt people, he has been banned from Twitch. Probably not for any more than a week, if I'm telling you the truth. I don't know the details just yet, but knowing Twitch, they're too cowardly to actually put the foot down on Asmongold long term. But nonetheless, it is nice to see him melting down a little bit over his ban. I mean, he's not that mad, but he's certainly upset over the principle of being silenced. And what was he silenced for, you might be wondering? Well, knowing Asmongold these days, it probably won't surprise you. So let's get right into it, shall we? Make sure to drop a like on this video if you end up enjoying it, and comment down below if you ever had any history with Asmongold, and if so, when you stopped being a fan of him, if you ever did. Let's get into it.
Twitch, after what he claims the reason being is that he commented about third worlders, saying he doesn't care to hear their opinions, specifically in relation to American politics. In response, some supported and gave backlash to Asmon online, with many bringing up Hassan and comparing the status.
Chibi Reviews. We dunked on him a couple days ago in a video, if y'all don't remember. If you haven't seen it yet, you can go see that on the channel, but for those that don't know, this guy is a lolicon, and his wife left him for his best friend, and now his best friend claps his his wife's cheeks while he defends lollies on Twitter. It's pretty sad.
Of Hassan's bans or lack
defends lolicons on Twitter, I should say.
Of bans to Asmon getting banned for this. Additionally, Hassan himself weighed in, saying that this situation is unique because unlike me who gets mass reported, Asmon wasn't. And then Asmon responded saying he regrets nothing and that he did not break.
Asmongold definitely gets mass reported. I guarantee you both Asmon and Hassan get mass reported non-stop.
The Twitch TOS, posting a video on his page going over the whole situation. But there's lots to get into, so let's just jump in. Welcome to the internet versus Asmongold's Twitch ban. It starts when VOTubing tweets out a picture that Asmongold's channel got hit with a violation of community guidelines, and Mike from PA quote tweets it by saying, "This is a new type of ban for Asmongold that I haven't seen before. He's been breaking TOS consistently for months, so I wonder what did it." He also tweets out that Asmongold got a ban on Twitch, and Tectone replies, "Can't wait to see the Hassan F squad celebrating like this doesn't anything at all."
For those that don't know, Tectone's like falling apart right now. Obviously, I don't get along with the Hassan sphere of the online left, just pretty much solely over Ukraine and electoralism. I think people should vote, and I think they should vote blue no matter who, and I think that Ukraine has a right to defend itself against the invasion of Russia. I don't think that Crimea justly belongs to Russia. I think that it is Ukrainian, and Russia invaded and annexed territory that wasn't theirs, and I will not in fact cry Hassan a Russian river over Crimea, as he asked people to do. But yeah, Tectone has kind of been a nemesis of Hassan's for a while now. He used to be one of the WoW guys, friends with Emiru and Hassan. He actually used to be kind of chill back in the WoW days, but then it came out that his dad was like such a rapist that I think it was the US Air Force has like statutes and like procedures for dealing with rapist members of the military that were created because of Tectone's dad's behavior. And then of course Tectone himself defended his dad, and that did not make the internet happy. And then on top of that, Tectone went full right-wing chud, and now he's in trouble because he keeps talking shit, and his ex has like a court order on him to not be able to talk bad about her. And so he's like in this weird, funny situation where whenever he tries to get like all big and tough and talk a big game, he has to delete it and take it down and make a little post like, "Sorry guys, my lawyers told me I needed to take this down." It's really fucking funny.
And Kagarisu replies, "Asmongold Hassan showing trash versus garbage." Randy replied with this clip of Asmon watching DSP's kick stream in the caption, "Never show a kick stream on Twitch."
Oh my god, you can't make it up. These players suck.
Ah, you think this is what did it?
Talking mad shit back in the day. Good for him. Well, good for him, man. Yeah, happy birthday.
It could be Twitch mad that he showed kick. That is true. That is very possible. Twitch is... They used to be schizophrenic about anything, so much as like if you were partnered on Twitch back in the day and you also streamed on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, anywhere else, they might ban you. Because when you got partnered, you had to sign an exclusivity clause that said you wouldn't stream anywhere. No live content anywhere else on any other website or platform. So the idea that streaming a rival streaming site on your end, like exposing it to your audience, Twitch might get pissed.
Happy birthday, man.
And Techzone also quotes the post by saying, Asmongold's banned for telling the truth. Hassan never banned for casting level 3 lightning bolt on Kaya. Twitch. And Asmon himself quoted saying, banned for an...
To be fair, as obvious as it was that he did shock his dog, it's the kind of thing that, I mean, even his own audience is able to pretend like we don't all know he did it. So, of course, if Twitch can say, well, maybe he didn't do it, of course they're not going to ban one of the most profitable streamers they have. In Asmongold's case, he may be one of their most profitable streamers as well, but what he did was far less something that you can just kind of say, well, maybe he didn't, you know, because he said it. Like, Asmongold says these things on his stream. There's no way to deny it.
Entire week because I said I don't give a about the opinions of illiterate third worlders. Would somebody be banned for saying they don't care about what an American's opinion is on the Middle East? Of course not. Blatant double standard. I didn't break TOS.
I mean, maybe if they said first worlders, then it would be equivalent, but I mean, he used I believe the wording he used was illiterate third worlders was his phrasing specifically. Definitely feels a bit charged, I'm not gonna lie. That doesn't feel like discharged rhetoric.
And JStalk replies, Iran terrorizing low IQ Americans in more ways than one. WestJet replies to Asm.
I feel like I should say this because I don't like how much this guy gets normalized in like the content creation space. But JStalk is short for Jew Stalker. That's his full username for those that don't know. Just in case you've ever seen this guy and don't know what his deal is, this is sort of his brand-friendly shorthand for his full name, Jew Stalker, which he has kind of, you know, swept under the rug a little bit, but yeah.
Stalk replies, Iran terrorizing low IQ Americans in more ways than one. WestJet replies to Asm by saying, bingo if Hassan says your name each of the 7 days of the ban. Nicholas Light says, it's okay for Hassan to endorse terrorism, to threaten a senator's life, to constantly degrade and want the death of Jewish people, to abuse his dog live on stream, to say you're the reason your parents died.
Americans don't have the right to call anyone illiterate? Well, you know who really doesn't have the right to call anyone illiterate? Asmongold, the guy who famously will not read anything in a video game, not even the tutorials. This is why there are so many hilarious clips. Oh my gosh, I need to actually find it. The guy who calls people illiterate, Asmongold, I don't read tutorials. Oh my god. Holy shit. Is this it? Asmongold plays a manly game, but gets immediately filtered and quits after hyping up the game for a year. Yeah, this happened after, because he wouldn't read the tutorials, and he did a rant. If anyone can find it, if anyone can link me in chat the rant where he talks about how he doesn't read anything in games, even the tutorials, I would love if you could send that my way.
This is really cool. I think this is awesome. I'm really excited to actually try out the first game. I feel like Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 is like definitely one of those, those like neckbeard games that, you just kind of have to fucking play.
Yeah, I'm gonna play the fuck out of this. I'm gonna be honest. I have to. Like, I mean, it's literally a medieval sword game. So, like, I have to play the game.
Play which...
Boys, we are gonna finish this game. Wow.
Finally become a man.
I feel like for guys like me, you know how like I was saying the view wasn't for me earlier? Because I'm not a 37-year-old disenfranchised wine mom. Well, this is the opposite. This is completely for me, and it's all about me. I feel like I'm the target audience. Men only want one thing, and it's fucking disgusting.
Keep in mind, by the way, this guy's entire, like, filmography, we'll call it, of commentary on video games is claiming that minorities who game need to stop claiming they need characters to look like them. Meanwhile, his other half of his argument is he needs every character to look like him, or he doesn't like it.
You know, this is fucking amazing. This is awesome.
Alright, now let's cut to him playing the game.
And it is finally time for us to play it. This is so weird. I don't even know. How do I interact with people without stealing and killing them? I don't even know how this is supposed to work.
Because he skips tutorials. He doesn't read them.
Oh my god. Oh
Notice
my
how
god,
he doesn't even
bro,
read that little tip
hard.
that popped up?
Get moving.
Jesus Christ. Like, it's hard for me to understand what to do in any video game ever with anything. I can't follow directions or understand anything naturally or like with any intuition. So anytime that I have something explained to me, I just don't really listen or hear it.
We know.
Is this the gay run?
That's called having no comprehension skills.
I'm gonna be honest, now
Listening
that I
or
know that
reading.
there's a gay option, I am thinking constantly about every interaction that I have with Han. Who's this guy?
What do you want?
Well, fuck. I can't even do anything. What is this? Dude! Okay. I don't know if I can play this, bro. Like, this shit is,
So it's you.
this shit is fucking brutal. This is brutal, man.
Like, if you think this is how he plays, like, this is how he plays games, he has no fundamental, like, this guy's played WoW for 20 plus years, quits, and then now he tries to get into other games, and bro just completely falls apart. He's just incapable of learning new things. He's like the old dog who can't learn new tricks. You think you found the clip? Okay, let me see if this is it. Like, of course this guy's political takes are absolute garbage, bro.
I admitted you never do research or read articles outside of Twitter. How can you shamelessly tell others to read more?
This isn't even the clip I was talking about. The one I'm thinking of is in regards to gaming, but this works too.
You openly admitted you never do research or read articles outside of Twitter. How can you shamelessly tell others to read more? All I need to understand is human psychology and incentives. And incentives and human psychology.
Yeah, that's pretty much his philosophy. He knows everything already.
But Twitch draws the line when you speak the truth and bans you for a week. Such a dumb libtard company. The CEO is a piece of garbage and needs to go broke. Because you're not a terrorist like Hassan, you deal with larger consequences. And you're literally free replies, holy sh**, I didn't realize you were this for. Stick to talking about your loneliness and reacting to anime. Politics is not for you, bro. And Nicholas says, one look at your profile and I can tell you have TDS. And by the looks of it, you also suffer from Nicholas light derangement syndrome. Obsessed. Kirsch replies to Asmon by saying, you should have said you wanted them dead instead. Then it'd only be 24 hours. Chibi Reviews replies to Asmon by saying, Twitch is such a joke of a company. The double standards and bias they have for a certain streamer. Legit,
Just all the worst
bro.
people
Hope
coming
you get
out
this
to
all
defend
sorted
Hassan.
out. Adam replies to Asmon by saying, I'm against censorship, but you're such a pathetic coward with that false equivalence. All you've done this year is prove to the world you're a scumbag. You'll always be the war-supporting Zionist freak who supported burning Iranian children alive. Homath says,
I really hope people never let Asmongold get away with, no doubt, his cringiest act, which he dropped immediately after just a few runs of it because he realized how bad this would look if people remembered and it stuck with him, he was rallying his fans to get people fired from their jobs when they posted jokes and memes about Charlie Kirk dying. Like, there was a good week there where Asmongold's entire stream was just him getting his fans to mass spam the work of people who posted jokes on Twitter about Charlie Kirk. Now, you imagine him doing that now. I tell you this, and you're probably thinking, what? How could he do this and people not dunk on him like crazy? It was right after it happened, and he stopped doing it once Charlie Kirk memes kind of took over the cultural zeitgeist, and now he doesn't bring it up at all. But he got some people fired from their jobs. He rallied people to get fired. It was pretty messed up. I hope people never let that go.